Incredible Spain. 10 most wanted places. A beautiful, dynamic, and interesting country with a lot of regional uniqueness and variety. That's Spain. Spain is both a stereotype come to life and a country more diverse than you ever imagined. Making up 85% of the Iberian Peninsula, this land of Don Quixote has it all, from snow-capped mountains, castles galore, and miles of sun-drenched beaches. Welcome to Most Wanted, your home for the most wanted videos on the web. In this video, you're going to find out about the 10 most wanted places in Spain. But before we get started, be sure to like, subscribe, and bang that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Number 10. Madrid. The capital of Spain is an exciting and wonderful metropolis with plenty of things to do and many places to enjoy. It might not have the status of Rome or Paris in terms of sights, but it's a pleasure to explore. The city is truly an art lover's paradise. Spain's capital is fortunate to hold 3 of the best art museums in the world, and together they make up what is known as the Golden Triangle of Art. The Prado Museum is the most well-known and is one of the most visited tourist attractions in the world. It houses many famous paintings by the likes of Francisco Goya and El Greco, and in 2012 alone, more than 2.8 million people admired its masterpieces. Do you know what the city's most famous spot is? What could it be if not Puerta del Sol? It's known for being the place where people gather together and celebrate the new year. This square is also the point where all of Spain's 6 major roads start and end. Madrid's broad sweep of architectural history provides a glorious backdrop to city life, from medieval mansions and royal palaces to the extravagant confections of the Belle Epoque. And what about the food scene? Rising above the humble beginnings of its local cuisine, Madrid has evolved into one of the richest culinary capitals of Europe. From tapas to paella and potato omelets to gazpacho, Madrid has an amazing array of restaurants sure to please any palate. Number 9. Barcelona. Situated between the sea and the mountains, Barcelona has found a perfect balance, one foot steeped in tradition and the other in avant-garde. Barcelona is an enchanting seaside city with boundless culture, fabled architecture, and a world-class drinking and dining scene. Visiting La Sagrada Familia is like watching history unfold right in front of your eyes. It's a large, unfinished Roman Catholic church, planned to be completed by 2026. Together with 6 other buildings, all designed by Antoni Gaudí in Barcelona, La Sagrada Familia is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The main inspiration for the cathedral is nature, as Gaudí saw God as the mighty creator. This is also why, when it will be complete, the highest tower of Sagrada Familia will be as high as 172.5 meters. The past-future connection makes it possible to both appreciate history and anticipate future glory. Don't forget to visit Ciutat de la Park, considered the greenest oasis in Barcelona. The garden includes the city zoo, Catalan parliament, and museums. Are you a fan of amazing nightlife? Then Barcelona is for you. The night holds limitless possibilities in Barcelona. There is a huge variety of bars, pubs, and clubs, but be forewarned, most clubs don't even get rocking until midnight, and many stay open until the sun comes up. So, what are you waiting for? Isn't it time to have some fun? Number 8. Santiago de Compostela. Santiago de Compostela is the capital of northwest Spain's Galicia region. It's the jewel in Galicia's historic, cultural, and medieval crown. The city has World Heritage status and receives hundreds of thousands of visitors every year. Many of these travelers have an interest in experiencing the historic town's culture and its unique buildings, along with its many districts and quarters, all of which have an historic reference. Its historic quarter is among the most elegant in Spain, dotted with graceful monasteries and impressive churches. Magnificent Gothic architecture and quaint cobbled streets are definitely worth exploring. Santiago de Compostela is famous as the final destination of the traditional pilgrimage known as the Camino de Santiago. This pilgrimage is important to many Christians because it's believed to be that Santiago de Compostela is where St. James, an apostle of Jesus Christ, is buried. Number 7. Valencia. Spain's 3rd largest city is a magnificent place, happy to let Madrid and Barcelona grab the headlines, while it gets on with being a wonderfully livable city with thriving culture, dining, and nightlife scenes. Valencia is home to miles of golden sand. The wide, clean, blue flag beaches offer plenty of space to relax and unwind. The Old Town is packed with street art, cafes, and amazing architecture. Maze-like cobbled alleys and back streets are a great way to spend an afternoon exploring. With dynamic museums, a flourishing restaurant scene, lively nightlife, great shops, and miles of sunny beaches, Valencia is bursting with Mediterranean exuberance. The locals will probably tell you that Valencia is not like the rest of Spain. As well as having its own language, the region has all kinds of proud traditions, including food, festivals, and traditional dress that you won't find anywhere else. The city is also a treasure trove for lovers of both old and new architecture. It has remains of both its Roman foundations and its Moorish history to explore. Number 6. Toledo. Toledo is the heart and soul of Spain. This monumental medieval city is a captivating UNESCO World Heritage Site. It has seen numerous different cultures and dynasties pass through its walls, but has remained uniquely Spanish. There's no doubt that you'll lose your bearings once in the maze of twisty lanes in Toledo Center. With its soaring tower and marvelous Gothic architecture, Toledo's cathedral is one of the most important Christian landmarks in Spain. To enter the cathedral, worshippers must walk through the Puerta de Mollete doorway. The Spanish word mollete means muffin, and this place gets its name because at this door, food was distributed to the poor. Make sure to visit the Jewish quarter while you're in the city. There once were 10 synagogues here, but only 2 have survived. The city is home to incredible food, and don't forget to try carcamusas, which is slow-cooked pork in tomato sauce with peas. Number 5. Ibiza. If you live to party, there's no better place to go than Ibiza. This Spanish island is known worldwide for its nightlife scene, so much so that people often say you must visit during the peak summer season. Ibiza is regarded as one of the best locations to watch the sunset on the Mediterranean. No matter what time of the year it is, the sea and beautiful scenery on the island will be offering breathtaking sunsets. Daltvia, aka Ibiza Town, is one of the most picturesque cities and a fabulous place to wander around. It's home to an old port and historic city ramparts, which were built back in the 16th century. And if Ibiza's beaches aren't enough for you, take a quick half-hour ferry ride over to the gorgeous island of Formentera. This isle's super chilled atmosphere and natural beauty is the perfect place to hang when you need a break from the hard partying of Ibiza. Number 4. Bilbao. Although Bilbao is best known as the home of the Guggenheim, there's more to Bilbao than its world-famous museum. It sits in the middle of a beautiful valley, affording incredible views of the city and its rolling hills. This confident, bustling little city, small enough to see on foot, is definitely worth visiting. The city underwent a major transformation during the 20th century from a gritty industrial town into a world-class city known for its avant-garde architecture and contemporary designs. Actually, it's a must for architecture lovers, whether fans of old and historic or modern. The Guggenheim, designed by Frank Gehry, as well as the Azcuna Zentrora and the Bilbao Santiago Cathedral are some of the architectural examples the city is proud of. In Bilbao, it's not about tapas. Instead, it's about pinchos. They are usually small pieces of bread topped with a multitude of different ingredients and are lined up along the bar so you can help yourself. Most times they are spiked and held together with a toothpick to make snacking easier. Number 3. Mallorca. Mallorca is easily one of Spain's greatest assets. This dreamy island getaway features beautiful beaches, picturesque small towns, and outdoor pursuits that draw tourists in droves. Mallorca has a sunny personality thanks to its ravishing beaches, azure views, remote mountains, and soulful hill towns. It's a celebrated beach escape that gets 300 days of sunshine every year. With limestone mountains, citrus orchards, and sleepy stone villages overlooking the Mediterranean, it's perfect for relaxing. For those interested in history and architecture, don't miss the Royal Palace with its glorious design and the Palma Cathedral with its enchanting Gothic facade. Rafael Nadal, the tennis great, hails from here and still calls the island home. He built his training center, the Rafa Nadal Tennis Academy, here, and they're busy searching for the next tennis superstar. Number 2. Rioja. Rioja, a stunning area straddling the Ebro River Valley in northern Spain, is one of Spain's best-kept secrets. Located due south of Bilbao and on the very edge of Basque Country, it's Spain's wine region. Just like France's Champagne, you can't label a wine Rioja unless that wine is produced and bottled in the Rioja region. As such, you will want to sample plenty of vino while you visit, which will be pretty easy to do since there are more than 500 wineries plus restaurants that exclusively serve Rioja wine. Among the many attributes of Rioja are the unspoiled natural beauty, historical sites, and cultural attractions. It offers a range of landscapes which includes rolling wheat fields, medieval villages, the lush green terrain of the Ebro River Valley, the Cantabrian Mountains to the north, and the Sierras de Camaros and Damanda ranges to the south, all of which enjoy sunny Mediterranean-like weather. Number 1. Seville. Exceptional tourist attractions, lively festivals, and buzzing nightlife all make Seville one of the best places to visit in Spain. As the capital city of Andalusia, Seville is also the region's financial and cultural capital. The city is home to many beautiful and important historic landmarks, chief of which is the Grand Cathedral of Seville, where it's believed that Christopher Columbus is buried. Another significant and must-visit building is the Real Alcazar, which is still a royal residence with its huge gardens and flower beds. The Plaza de España is another must-see while in Seville. Built in 1929, it's an example of regionalist revival architecture, fusing Baroque, Moorish, and Renaissance elements together into a stunning plaza that is a top site in Seville. The city is also thought of as the birthplace of flamenco music, so taking in a flamenco show while in Seville is a perfect way to really soak up some Andalusian culture, and will no doubt be one of the highlights of your time spent here. And that concludes our trip to the incredible country known as Spain. So, have you ever been to any of these places? Tell us more in the comments section down below. And if you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and bang that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Thanks for watching.